Gray is here
I am.
on the Blaze Radio Network.
Wow. I guess first we need to identify the elephant in the room.
Really?
Really? Yeah.
Really? Is that
right? Keith, good golly. There you go. All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
He was waiting
Good
for you
move
yesterday.
now.
Part of the reason
Good move now.
he moved from that chair to the desk was so we could do the Keith thing. He's obviously not here this week, but Jeffy and I are. We're here.
Yeah.
Chris and Keith aren't dedicated.
Nope, they don't like you.
They don't care. They don't care about you. And that's really sad. But we're here to make up for their carelessness. All right? To start out this morning, can I just share 3 things that are really pissing me off right now?
Please.
All right.
Please.
First, I guess, would be meaningless apologies from universities whose students are religious bigots. Cincinnati issued an apology
Okay.
yesterday.
That was nice of them.
It was the same old, this doesn't represent the values, blah, 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 blah. We remain committed to blah, 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 blah. Okay.
Do
ya?
ya?
Exactly.
Do ya? Okay.
I'm sorry. It's just starting to ring a little bit hollow at this point. Maybe it's just me, but it sounds like they copied and pasted the apology from USC, Oregon, Arizona, Colorado, Providence, and everybody else who has shouted F the Mormons at football and basketball games.
Baylor.
I don't know if Baylor did. No, I'm not sure about that one.
No, they did.
I actually did see, I mean, can you imagine Baylor doing that? Also a religious school, right? Jeez. I actually did see an apology that seemed sincere. It was from a Bearcats fan connected to the Barstool Sports that posted this. BYU fans, we apologize for the students' actions during the football game yesterday. It's inexcusable, and we need to be better. It's not representative of the university and the city. You're the classiest fan base in the Big 12, and we're sorry we did not return the favor.
Amen.
Thank you for being so kind and respectful during your visit to Nippert Stadium. Thank you for your kindness and donations. Yeah, 27,000 pounds of food to the students' food pantry and volunteering around the city all week. We hope your next experience in Cincinnati is better. Good luck with the rest of the season. You know, that's more like it. That's nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's nice. It's not your typical, that's not
reflect the...
Well, obviously it is reflected. They did it multiple times. Thousands and thousands of your fans. The second thing is civil asset forfeiture. That has been our jihad here for a long time.
That's been a thorn in the side of this show for quite some time.
It has. And we're trying desperately to remove the thorn, but every time we do, another one is jammed into our side. It raised its ugly, unconstitutional head once again. The Border Patrol this time posted this notice on Facebook. It's not a crime to carry over $10,000. We just want to know about it.
Why?
Tough. Yeah, and why? It's none of your business. They go on. CBP officers in Texas seized over $70,000 of unreported U.S. currency. I'm sorry, I'm under no obligation to report my cash to you. I don't have to do that.
No doubt.
A driver was referred for secondary inspection, during which officers in a K-9 unit found the money concealed in the vehicle.
Okay.
So?
I don't want someone to steal my money.
Right. Concealing money is not a crime in the United States of America. And if you have $70,000 in cash in your car, you're obviously not going to display it in the open.
Right.
You know, what is he going to do? Tape it to the windshield? Hey, look at everybody.
And was it just one? What was it? 70,000, or was it like 10,000, 20,000? Money separate. people?
It looked like, I mean, they posted a picture and it looks like it was a
Okay,
pretty significant
I'm just saying,
pile of cash.
because I may actually be even more angry if they're taking
Yeah.
10 or 20,000 separate occasions.
True. Maybe there's evidence of a crime that was committed, but they didn't mention it. There's no mention of it anywhere in the post. And besides, you shouldn't be able to confiscate people's property without a conviction. I think that's got to stop.
That has to, yes.
Being pulled over is certainly, that's not grounds to take their money from them. If they are charged with a crime, if you suspect them of drug dealing or whatever, we'll charge them with a crime.
Charge them.
And maybe you hold the money in reserve until the trial, and then if they're found innocent, you give it back to them.
Which they claim, well, yeah, we do that.
No.
They don't, though.
It's a years-long struggle in some cases. And some people have never gotten their money back. Do you remember the guy that was carrying, I don't know, $80,000 in cash because he was going to buy some big rig truck?
Oh, right.
Remember that? And they pulled him over on his way to do that and just confiscated the cash. The guy was just going to buy a truck with it. Crazy. It just unbelievable to me. I don't know how this continues to happen in the supposed land of liberty.
No, they keep doing that, and obviously it's
despicable.
We've talked about it before, but it's because they believe that this is a way to curb the drug dealers and the cartel members. That's what it all started on. Mm-hmm. Is that the big time drug dealers had homes and cars and multiple pieces of property and piles of cash because that's how they did business, and they wanted to be able to shut them down before a conviction.
Right.
And so then now it's turned into, Millie and Bobby driving across country with $15,000. Why are you traveling with $15,000? None of your business.
That is not your concern.
I'm sorry. No, it's not. You don't need to know.
In the words of somebody we all know and love, how about you don't worry about it?
Thank you.
How about you don't worry about why I'm carrying cash?
That goes over great with police officers, too, by the way. When you tell them that, they love that, man.
You might just get a beating for it, but it's worth it. I'm sorry. It's none of your business, officer. It's none of your business.
How about you don't worry about
it?
I have this money, officer.
Well, my dog hit on your car. I can't help what your dog is doing. Okay?
Sorry about it.
I don't care. If you find drugs, all right, that's one thing, but you're not going to.
Right.
In a lot of these cases, they don't even allege they even suspected drugs. I'm sure they do, and that's why they justify it. But if you don't find a cache of drugs,
you're driving on an interstate that's known to be traversed by drug dealers. So
what?
Stop them.
I'm going to El Paso, or I'm going to Brownsville.
Stop them.
It's none of your business. It's amazing.
It is.
Isn't it? It's just outrageous.
It most definitely is.
And we still haven't done anything about it. I don't know why.
No, Trump loves it.
Yeah.
Remember his first term, he had the sheriffs. He had the sheriffs all rode up, sitting around a table telling them what a good thing it was and it's going to stop drugs. And you say that to Donald Trump and he's like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're blowing people out of the water because it stops drugs.
That's very true.
That's because he's all for it.
And that's a pretty permanent solution. I don't know if you're aware of that. If you made a mistake, there's no going back on that.
There is no. Well, maybe you should have thought about that.
Darn it.
Maybe you should have thought about that before you loaded up the fishing boat, okay?
Before you got into a fishing boat and decided to take it on the water. I should have? Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, you should have.
But I'm just going fishing.
Are you?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't look like it.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't look like it.
Because we suspect drugs on your boat, so...
We know there's drugs on that boat, so...
Bye-bye. For good. Yeah, there's no coming back from that one. So that's number 2. Thing number 3. The Liberty Mutual, Limu Emu, and Doug commercials. Those must stop. We must stop the madness. I can't take it anymore. Please stop. It was bad in the beginning, but now 5 years, 10 years, 100 years later? How long's it been?
They spend a lot of money.
Forever. And they're in every break,
They
too.
spend a lot of money.
Every break.
Yeah.
That hideous jingle and the stupid spot. I hate it so much.
Do birds need pants?
I just hate it so much.
Oh, we missed the stadium. Looks like we're walking.
You know, somebody needs to become a fascist and just force them to stop. There are just certain things where fascism applies, and it's fine. Go ahead. You stop.
Let's somebody get Brandon Carr on the phone and let the FCC. We need to shut this down right now.
We need to start threatening people's licenses from being pulled from them if they don't stop with the Liberty Mutual commercials.
We may choose some other commercials too after this, but right now we're going to start here.
Another good one that needs to stop is a Cheez-It commercial during football games.
when they're in the locker room.
I woke up feeling the cheesiest this morning, Coach. It's funny. It wasn't funny. It's not funny now, and it wasn't funny. 12 years ago when they started doing that.
Some people, and I'm just throwing this out there. You could. There's on the remotes that you have that turn the TV on and off and stuff. There's a button called mute.
I do that. I actually do that now
I do it all the
because I
time.
can't take it. I
do that all the time.
I just can't take it. All right. So something else that I'm having a hard time with is this judge dismissing the Comey and Letitia James charges. So we got that going for us now, too.
We do.
Stopped it.
We do. It's a beautiful thing. They tossed them out.
White House has said they're going to appeal, but...
Comey released his, Letitia just released a statement, which was surprising from her because she usually is quite boisterous. But she...
So she didn't release a video or do a press
I was really
conference?
surprised. I didn't see one. If she did, I did not see one. She just said, I'm heartened by today's victory and grateful for the prayers and support I've received from around the country.
Wow.
I remain fearless in the face of these baseless charges as I continue fighting for New Yorkers every single day. So, I mean, that's kind of strange for her.
Yeah, it is.
She's
restrained.
Normally pretty boisterous.
Right.
Comey released a 2-minute video.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know if you can make it through the whole 2 minutes.
Probably not, but let's give it a shot.
I'm grateful that the court ended the case against me, which was a prosecution based on malevolence and incompetence, and a reflection of what the Department of Justice has become under Donald Trump, which is heartbreaking.
Seriously? Seriously? Is he really going to spew this garbage?
Yes, he is.
Out of his stupid face?
Yes, he is.
Without any sense of irony. This is exactly that. What he's accusing Trump of is exactly what they did to him.
Absolutely.
Exactly what they did
everyone
to him.
Letitia James, too. Same thing. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Wow. All right, let him go. Let's see if we can.
Under Donald Trump, which is heartbreaking.
But
I was also inspired by the example of the career people who refused to be part of this travesty. It cost some of them their jobs, which is painful, but it preserved their integrity, which is beyond price. And I know they will serve again.
Do you?
I was very lucky that some of the best lawyers in America stepped forward to represent me. I hope they serve as an example to more and more lawyers, especially at some of the big firms, to participate in protecting our liberty, protecting the rule of law. And my family and friends were always with me, and luckily for me, include some of those great lawyers. This case mattered to me personally, obviously, but it matters most because a message has to be sent that the President of the United States cannot use the Department of Justice to target his political enemies. I don't care what your politics are. You have to see that as fundamentally un-American and a threat to the rule of law that keeps all of us free.
It's comical that he's spewing this nonsense.
I know that Donald Trump will probably come after me again.
Good.
And my attitude's going to be the same. I'm innocent. I am not afraid.
Okay.
And I believe in an independent federal judiciary.
Do you?
The gift from our founders that protects us from a would-be tyrant.
Okay.
When I was a kid, my parents would wake us up for school every morning by snapping open the shades and saying,
and say,
Time to rise and shine and show the world what you're made of.
wow, that's powerful.
Well, it's that
Right?
time, America.
Powerful.
All right.
It's time to stand up and show the fools who would frighten us, who would divide us, that we're made of stronger stuff, that we believe in the rule of law, that we believe in the importance of doing things by the law.
Do you really?
So
Really?
stand tall,
How about illegal immigration?
Shine.
You believe in that rule of law?
keep the faith.
Okay. Yeah,
Thought he was going to tell us to rise and shine and show the world what we're made of, but no,
no, he didn't.
he didn't.
That would have been a
didn't.
nice way to end it,
Right.
though, wouldn't it?
That's what I thought.
You look like an idiot.
The worst.
Absolutely.
He is pathetic. Wow. But,
I know.
you know,
I know.
do we know who appointed this judge? Was it a
I think I read it was a Clinton judge.
Clinton?
I don't know that for sure. I saw it online, so I guess that makes it true. But I honestly don't know.
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
can't say things online that aren't true.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it has to be
You
true.
go to jail for
It
that.
has to be true.
Has to be true.
Now, Pam was asked about it yesterday, and this is what she had to say, that they were going to continue the fight, but I don't know that that's even possible now.
We'll be taking all available legal action, including an immediate appeal, to hold Letitia James and James Comey accountable for their unlawful conduct.
What's your reaction to his statement?
I'm going to keep going on this.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about someone who has been charged with a very serious crime. His alleged actions were a betrayal of public trust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, James.
But and go ahead and show the world what you're made of with that.
I don't see how they win though in the court system that is currently
Well, and look, they were up
opposed to
against
this
they were up
administration.
against the clock on the Comey case.
Yeah.
As far as time running out, right, to file the charges. And the judge, I believe, said in the statement that while you can appeal all of this, that shouldn't overshadow the window of the case. So I don't think they'll let it fly. I think they'll just say the time has expired.
They will.
Have a
Yeah.
nice day.
Yeah. And
Should have thought of that. Look, your
Won't be
attorney
held
that you
accountable.
appointed was not a viable attorney to file the case.
Yeah.
And now time's run out. Have a nice day.
would not surprise me in the least.
That's what's going to happen.
Yep.
That's good. With Comey. Now with Letitia, maybe we go back at her because I don't think the time is running out on that for her. But we'll see.
Yeah. Again, we'll see.
Right.
It comes to the usual question: is anybody going to be held accountable? Nope. Is
Nope.
anything going to come of it? Nope. Doesn't look
we
like
say
it now.
they will.
Yeah, but so far, nothing.
Right.
It's despicable. All right, let me tell you about lean. Do doctors have Black Friday sales? The doctors at Brickhouse Nutrition do. They just announced their Black Friday 30% off sale. Biggest sale of the year. The most impressive health and nutrition products in the industry are now 30% off. Like Lean, the doctor-formulated weight loss supplement for people who want to lose meaningful weight without injections, and 30% off Creatine. Creatine designed just for women to help you look leaner, in shape, and toned without extra dieting or exercise. Even 30% off of Field of Greens, the only superfruit and vegetable drink shown in a university study to actually slow aging. And only Field of Greens promises better health results your doctor will notice. Every Brickhouse product, from better sleep to superior collagen, is 30% off right now. But you got to hurry because the Black Friday deals will go really fast. Visit brickhousesale.com and save 30%. That's brickhousesale.com. brickhousesale.com.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
And welcome to it. So why is Sean Duffy concerned about the way people dress?
Okay, so, well, he wants a little bit more civility in airline travel, Pat. Okay.
Does he?
I don't know what your problem is with that, but
Okay.
I mean, there's going to be
So-
look, like he said this, I think, last week, because we're getting ready, obviously, for big travel weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're looking at 81 million people, more than 81 million people traveling this weekend.
Yeah, I think the day before Thanksgiving's the biggest day, right?
Yeah,
Isn't it?
yeah. Well, yeah, for sure. And then then you have the Sunday coming back, right? With air travel. I mean, so they're going to have at least 6 million people flying. There's apparently under the chart that I saw from AAA said that over 73 million are driving, over 6 million are flying, and almost 3 million are other. So I guess they're hitchhiking. Buses, trains, planes, boats. I mean, there's a lot of people traveling now since the shutdown is over and more people are flying, and the airlines are back, baby. There's hundreds of thousands of flights scheduled. Incredible. But he was speaking, and he wanted a little bit more civility.
Okay.
At the airport,
and if you dress better, you're going to act better. Is that that's the theory? I'm guessing.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Here he is.
Civility. Some of you might have noticed that we've launched a civility campaign. And I think it's important as we travel that we think about not just ourselves, not just our families, but we think about those who are around us. And we call our better angels. In a busy time, and again, the airports are going to be packed. TSA lines may be a little longer. And as you might not be able to find a seat as you're by your gate because of the number of flights that are going out or coming in. But I think we have to think about how do we do a better job? How do we, maintain maybe some of that frustration we have as we travel this Thanksgiving season?
How do we do that?
Maybe we should say please and thank you to our pilots and to our flight attendants. I think, again, I call this just maybe dressing with some respect. Whether it's a pair of jeans and a decent shirt, I would encourage people to maybe dress a little better, which encourages us to maybe behave a little better.
Yeah. What are you, my
let's
dad
try not to wear
now?
slippers and pajamas as we come to the airport. I think that's positive.
How many people dress in pajamas at the airport?
A lot. I will say this. A lot more now. A lot more now. Yes, that's for sure.
People want to be comfortable when they travel. They don't want to wear a suit and tie to travel.
I don't want to wear a suit and tie. Barely.
Ever.
Anytime.
Really, yes.
But specifically when I'm standing in the TSA line, Sean.
No,
So
thank you.
I don't want to do that.
And sitting in some uncomfortable airline seat that gives me like 10 inches of leg room? No.
Right.
No, thanks.
I want to be comfortable.
What a weird thing. That's
and
really
maybe
weird.
I will say, a thank you and a please now and then doesn't hurt anyone.
Fine. Yeah.
Doesn't hurt anyone.
Right.
Perhaps you should, remind the sky waitresses and the pilots of that as well. We've seen quite a bit. COVID
and
really
the TSA
brought out
agents, for that matter.
COVID brought out the worst in a lot of people.
Yeah.
In the air, both for the airlines and the travelers.
Yeah.
And I think we're still, recovering from that. So I know he's just trying to be your dad.
He's just
trying to be your dad.
And no.
Let's know.
No. My dad died almost 30 years ago.
Better.
I don't want him to pretend to be my dad.
Dress better. Plus, I was listening to one airline expert talk about. Remember people were saying. Remember when people used to dress up and fly and they would feed you and everything.
They did do that.
They did, and but not everyday Americans weren't flying then. That was all for the people that had money.
Yeah.
So. Middle-class America was not flying then. And when they did, it was a very, very special occasion because it was so expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And so, it's a little cheaper now.
Now it's like taking a bus. It's like
kind of. It is. It's like it is.
Dress for the Airbus.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. It's an Airbus. They treat it like that. And what we're not supposed to?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they most definitely treat it like that.
We get loaded into these planes like we're sardines, and they pack as many people as they possibly can, make it as uncomfortable.
And I appreciate taking off and arriving where I want to go as fast as possibly can in an airplane. No problem. I love it. But I'm sorry. I'm not.
I'm not dressing.
I don't know that I'm wearing pajamas.
No, I'm not either.
But I am wearing something comfortable.
Shorts.
I am wearing something comfortable. Yeah. Yeah, that is happening. Especially, I mean, I paid for the ticket. I get to sit. I get to
wear whatever you want.
Yeah,
definitely.
And if you're gonna pat me down as I try to before I even get to the terminal, then I want to wear something comfortable.
Yeah, and you know what? There used to be a time. He's talking about a time when people dressed up. They also were fed on these flights. Remember that time? Yeah. You were fed a pretty decent meal.
Yes, you were.
Back then.
Yes, you were.
Now you're lucky if you get some pretzels tossed at you.
Bag of chips.
Yeah. And some airlines are making you pay for that.
Absolutely. Oh, you want something to drink?
You want a snack? That's $15 for that little 3-ounce bag.
Come down the aisle with the drink cart. Would you like something to drink? You know what? I would. That'll be $5, $10. You know what? I'm not thirsty right now.
Yeah.
I'll just watch something on my phone here.
It's crazy.
I have to pay for Wi-Fi? Oh no. Okay.
It's crazy. Also, tell me about what's the Hillary Clinton thing? The National Sound System.
Well, she was speaking at an event titled, and I'm sorry I missed it, History Has Its Eyes on Us, alongside Heather Cox Richardson and Lin-Manuel Miranda just a few days ago.
Oh,
I'm sorry I missed the event.
Lin-Manuel Miranda from Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his deal.
Yes, it was.
He wrote it, right? As well as starring.
That's correct. Yeah, I mean, he made a fortune from that.
Oh,
yeah,
no kidding.
Absolutely. There was no question about that.
That's still on Broadway, or did that go away?
It's touring, and then they're bringing it to schools and college. I mean, he's still obviously.
You liked it, right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Too much singing. I couldn't get past the first 10 minutes. I love that. It's like, okay, no.
I first was brought to my attention from my daughter running around the house singing every song on the soundtrack.
I'm really surprised you like it, because you don't like musicals, do you? As a rule. Are you a big musicals fan?
Kind of.
Are you really?
Yeah, kind of.
All right. Like, name another musical you enjoy.
Got a Music Man?
Okay.
The classic.
All right.
We've got Trouble here in River City. Yeah. The capital T and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool.
Please don't. Please don't. Have mercy
76 strong boat. Anyway. Yeah, I could do it. I'm all right with that.
Les Mis? You like Les Mis?
Yeah, I'm all right with those. Yeah. All right. I watch them. It's fine. Mm-hmm. I'm okay with it. It's fine. And then Booker Houston, I mean, she's a lawyer, comedian, kind of agonizing, but this political commentator. But anyway, this was the event.
Okay.
And this is Hillary speaking at this event.
I wish that there could be like a huge national sound system. And we would all wake up and they'd say, attention, attention, we have found the problem and we have solved it. He is gone.
Oh, Lucy, you got some splat todo. That's some serious comedy right there. That's some serious Desi Arnaz type
that's the short version. Then she goes on to say, of course we know we can't. That's because what we're doing here, we have to be active. It's just, ugh. I don't know.
So terrible.
I don't know what they paid her to be there. I'm sure
probably
Hillary's not showing up to that event.
Not for free.
For free. No way. No. I doubt either one of Lynn or Houston is showing up for free, to be honest. But
anytime they're at any of these events, they've made at least $250,000. If they've been in the White House or near the White House or in government, they're making at least $250,000.
They're not there because they care about history has its eyes on us.
No.
Oh, shut up.
Nope. They're there for their paycheck.
Yes.
So what a brilliant line, though.
I wish we had a...
Wow.
Oh, man, I wish we had a national sound system.
You could just tell him everybody left. We solved the problem. We left.
I think we kind of do. I mean, can't the FCC just take over the radio stations when
Actually,
they want?
they can. Yeah. They can take over the radio. They can take over your phone.
They took that. Yeah. We made that system available.
They do that all the time. When that blast goes out for an Amber Alert or whatever, that's really obnoxious. I mean, I want whoever it is to be found. But usually it's not even in your same city.
Right, it's in the state.
Yeah. All right, 888-900-3393. We'll check the Fat Five next with Jeffy.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
And let's take a look at the Fat Five this morning.
All right, awesome. We
Fisher.
talked about the travel and that's happening this Thanksgiving holiday, and I heard a public service announcement driving in to the studio this morning, and I'm sure it's happening all over the country. But I want to thank our state troopers because they're going to be looking for violations such as speeding while driving while intoxicated, not wearing seat belts, and it's part of the Operation Care. Here in Texas.
Keep in mind, if you're illegally carrying cash, they're going to take it from you. Okay? Just know that.
Thank you.
All right?
Thank you. If you were thinking about, I'll bring an extra $10,000 for the family.
That's a mistake.
Don't do it.
You get pulled over.
Don't do it.
Belongs to the government at that point.
I hope that they can do better because last year they say that they only issued 45,770 warnings and citations, 4,082 speeding tickets, and 1,284 arrests for driving without insurance.
Wow. They arrested people for that? Wow.
I was not aware that you could get arrested for not having insurance.
No, I didn't know that either.
I was not aware of that. It's been a long time since I've driven without insurance, but there was a time in my life where I would buy insurance so that I could get license plates for my car
and then let it lapse.
Yeah, because I couldn't afford it. And I don't want to be thrown in jail for it, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Wow.
Apparently that's frowned upon.
Apparently.
Yeah. So is carrying $10,000.
Yes, it is. Actually, they like it because it's going to belong to them.
Yeah, they take it.
They'll be buying a new cruiser with that.
You didn't think that beef prices were going to come down soon, did you? I know we're all concerned about turkey here in the next couple of days, but beef prices, you didn't think they were going to come down soon, I hope, because we just got reports that Tyson Foods, the largest meat producer in North America, announced that it's going to close its beef processing plant in Lexington, Nebraska, on or around January 20th. Well, we're not quite sure exactly the hard date of that. The facility employs approximately 3,200 people. The CEO told investors that cattle supplies were at record lows and that its beef business would lose $600 million in the current fiscal year. I mean, last week we heard from Nate Rempe, right, president and CEO of Omaha Steaks.
Mm-hmm.
Look, domestically, we need to get our arms around it. Last time we got together, we talked about how the herd is at a 70-year low, demand is at an all-time high, and the net result is prices are through the roof. So there's this concept in the industry called heifer retention, and it's a decision that the rancher and the feedlot operator make to hold back the female animal to build the herd as opposed to send it to market. Now, that's a double-edged sword. We've started to see good signals that that's happening, but that means that the supply is going to continue to shrink as fewer cattle are going to market. So we are headed for what I'm calling, Maria, the $10 a pound reality. By third quarter of 26, families are going to see $10 a pound ground beef in the grocery store. So we're in for a bit of a haul here. I don't believe we'll see price come down in any meaningful way until sometime in 2027.
Ooh.
Okay. So around that same time, last week, right, President Trump said he instructed the Department of Justice to investigate the meat packing companies who are driving up the price of beef through illicit collusion, price fixing, and price manipulation. So beef, it's what's for dinner. Maybe.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Wow.
Maybe it's time we start eating raccoons. Before they become domesticated and we feel bad about it. Biologists from the University of Arkansas at Little Rock studied thousands of images of North American raccoons captured in the U.S. between the year 2000 and 2024. And using computer software, they analyzed the skull and snout size of the animals, comparing those living in cities and those in rural settings. The scientists wanted to know if living in a city environment would kickstart domestication process in animals that are currently not domesticated. So they believe that with raccoons, they're on the pathway to domestication just by hanging out in close proximity to humans. Their work revealed that the urban dwelling raccoons had a 3.56 reduction in snout length, suggesting they were experiencing a phenomenon known as domestication syndrome. And domestication syndrome is a collection of traits that emerge when animals adapt to living closely to humans. Decreased aggression is a prime feature, but it also includes attributes like floppier ears, more varied fur patterns, smaller teeth, smaller brains, shorter muzzles. So, I mean, it's obvious that that is happening. And trash is the Kickstarter. Wherever humans go, there's trash. Animals love our trash. It's an easy source of food. All they have to do is endure our presence, not be aggressive, and then they can feast on anything you throw away. I will say that I have come across raccoons who were not going through the domestication syndrome, going through my trash, and they just look at you and
they don't care.
They put out the cigarette and say, "What you got? What you got? We got something to say to me?" I mean, so I'm all for the domestication syndrome, but perhaps maybe we just start, eating them now before they become, oh, it's a cute little raccoon, come here, and then we don't want to kill them anymore.
Right.
So just something to try to get past the high prices of beef is all. Universal's Wicked for Good tallied an estimated $150 million at the box office this past weekend.
Wow.
Pretty good. It was by far and away number one. International sales, it was right around $226 million globally for this past weekend. So it marks the second highest opening weekend for a film released this year, just behind Warner Brothers' A Minecraft Movie, which tallied $163 million. Back in April. And it also outpaces the debut of the original Wicked, which tallied $112 million in the U.S. and Canada. But after this weekend, this Thanksgiving weekend, Wicked for Good is going to be, they're going to do another couple $100 million at least here in the U.S. So, they were by far and away number one. So, congratulations.
Yeah, the number one movie.
Wicked for Good.
$147 million for Wicked.
Right, number two was
$7 million. $8.9 million.
Yeah.
That's quite a difference.
Yeah, big. And nobody went to see the other movies. They all went to see Wicked, or they didn't go at all. Yeah, incredible. We told you yesterday, Jeff Bezos back to work with his project Prometheus. One of the reasons he's been knocked down a peg or two or three by Larry Page, co-founder of Google. Page's net worth jumped thanks to his 3.2% stake in Alphabet, while fellow Google co-founder Sergey Brin, who owns 2.9%, also gained placing, putting them second and fourth on the wealthiest person's Forbes real-time billionaire list. Elon, of course, is number one by far.
Look at his worth now. $475.
I know. That's incredible.
Dollars.
That's incredible. Then Larry Ellison is third. Bezos is down to fifth. It's
embarrassing.
How is he getting by?
I don't know.
Holy cow!
I don't know. We got to do a GoFundMe.
It's something.
Yeah.
Something. Well, he's back to work. That's why he's back to work. Look,
good.
He and the wife. He's done. He's not. He's not really in love anymore. The passion is gone with he and Lauren, and he's looking like, I spent all this money on you, and I'm down to fifth. I'm out. I got to start working again.
Yeah.
And so he's back at work again. If you look at the stock charts, you see why Larry and Sergey are doing so well. Google is up and to the right, baby. Huge. In fact, I saw one post from some quasi-expert. Maybe the next Google is Google.
Yeah, they seem to be doing okay.
Yeah, they do seem to be doing okay. That's for sure. There's no doubt about that. All right, that is your Chewing the Fat, Fat Five. Now's a good time to become a subscriber to Blaze TV. Not only will you get to get our Blaze TV exclusives and have access to all the other shows on the network, most importantly, you'll have access to this show. Go to blazetv.com/Pat. Save $20 off an annual subscription today. blazetv.com/Pat.
Yeah, you get overtime on not just our show, but all the shows on the Blaze that do the overtime and all kinds of really quality extra stuff. Let me tell you about Pure Health Research. If you want to drop a couple of extra pounds, boost your energy levels, or maybe reduce swelling in your legs and feet, you're going to love these two American-made health supplements. First, Liver Health Formula. Fat deposits in the liver can pile on the pounds and just make you feel tired, sluggish. Liver Health Formula helps reduce fat deposits with nutrients like artichoke extract and milk thistle. In a customer survey, almost 60% reported better weight management and 87% reported more energy. Next is lymph system support. The natural ingredients in lymph system support gently flush extra fluid and toxins out of the body, and that can reduce the swelling in your legs and feet. And right now, for a limited time, you can get 35% off Liver Health Formula, lymph system support, and all 45-plus health supplements Pure Health Research has to offer. So go to purehealthresearch.com, use the coupon code PAT at checkout. That's purehealthresearch.com, coupon code PAT, and save 35% on your order today.
Pat Gray is Unleashed.
One more that I didn't put in the Fat Five, but I meant to mention this yesterday. I know it's rivalry weekend, college football, for a lot of teams around the country. I mean, Michigan, Ohio State, and Mizzou at Arkansas. The Battle Line Trophy is on the line. We're going to keep it in Missouri this year. Anyway, but I wanted to talk a little bit about the BYU Cincinnati game. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't listen to a lot of the announcers for these football games.
Yeah.
I do usually either mute it or have it on really low, and I only turn it up when there's a penalty that I'm not sure what that penalty is or what they're calling. Mm-hmm. So I turn it up. But I did listen to a whole lot of the BYU Cincinnati announcing team, and that was Jason Benetti and Robert Griffin III. I will say, I was very, they don't need my attaboys, but they were great.
They always are.
I felt that
they always are. I love them.
Those two guys, normally with the announcing crews, and there's plenty of excellent announcing crews, no question. But usually you can kind of tell which team they're rooting for. They try not to show it, but it's there. And I mean, at least I know, which I can feel it and by things that they say and how they point out certain things.
But they talk about the whole game.
Just the way they do it.
Yeah.
But I will say, Robert Griffin III and Jason Benetti and Robert Griffin III in particular, I mean, those two guys
phenomenal
were for both teams, and it was really, really good.
Really good.
It really was. I thought they did a fantastic job.
Yeah. I've always been impressed with RG3.
They need to do more than the late games on ESPN too. That's for sure.
Yeah, they do because they're really good.
Yeah,
they're one of the best in the business, I think.
Absolutely. After really that good. Last game that I listened to them this past weekend, they for sure are.
And this doesn't just apply to BYU, even though he said it about BYU. He was making the case that they belong in the playoffs. They're a top 10 team. And his point was, we're going to have to decide whether or not it's a Power 1 in NCAA football, or is it a Power 4? If you're in a Power 4 league and you have a 10-1 record, you should be in the top 10.
Absolutely.
You should not be behind a bunch of schools that have 2 losses or even 3 losses, which could also happen here eventually after the conference championships. It's going to. I'll bet you Alabama loses in the SEC championship, and they still get in.
I don't know that.
What do you want to bet?
Will Alabama play in the SEC championship?
I
don't think so.
If they do play, they're going to lose.
I don't think so because that's going to be what?
Who's it going to be?
Probably Ole Miss and Georgia.
Oh, it might be. Yeah. Wow. Wouldn't that be something?
I mean, I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing. I have to double check that, but it's not Missouri, that's for sure. But it's Ole Miss and Georgia probably. Right?
Maybe
Texas A&M. Texas A&M and Ole Miss. Texas A&M and Georgia. Yeah.
Yeah, Texas A&M and then somebody from the
probably
East.
Ole Miss or Georgia, yeah.
Right, yeah. Also, speaking of Ole Miss, they might lose their football coach.
I don't know. I don't know.
Either way, the guy is going to... Lane Kiffin, who is the head coach at Mississippi, is going to make $11 million at least.
He's at
$9 million now, and that's just not doable. I don't know how the man is making ends meet.
He walks out
at that meager salary.
He walks out in shredded clothes.
Yeah. Well, of course you can only afford like St. Vincent de Paul clothing if you're only making $9 million
That was the
a
first
year.
question when he came out of the field this last week. Lane,
how are you getting by, man?
You
need a sandwich. You need a sandwich because we're worried about you. You need to go
I
to
like
LSU
Lane Kiffin
and make
a lot.
$11 million.
I like Lane Kiffin a lot.
I like him too. He's done a great job.
I don't know.
too.
We'll see. All the rumors are, first it was Florida, and then it was now it's LSU.
Yeah.
I don't know. He likes Ole Miss. He likes being there.
Yeah.
But you make the case Ole Miss is not LSU.
He's done an awesome job too.
Ole Miss is not LSU.
No,
man.
they're not. They're not.
They just are. They just are.
But he's making them that. He's making them
he
a
is.
top tier
He
SEC
is.
team.
I mean, I really I would like to see John Gruden go to Florida.
That would be fun.
I'd like
if
to see
Gruden
John
got back
Gruden
in it.
coaching in the SEC for Florida.
At the beginning of all this coaching uncertainty, I was hearing Nick Saban's name thrown around a little bit.
Yeah,
but
Nick.
I don't think he's interested.
No, he said no. I mean, they joked around about it on game day, and they've joked around about it on McAfee. But Nick is.
If he would come back, he'd be the guy to get.
He should actually oversee the NCAA college football.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
That should be
I think he'd
his
do a
job.
good job. Yeah.
That should be if we had to get down to brass knuckles. He should be in charge of all of that, so that the NIL and the portal and all of that gets worked out.
Yeah,
and he should be in charge of that
because it needs to be.
Even President Trump. I mean, when Trump was on McAfee, they joked about that. Saying that Nick would be great at that, which means that won't happen, but he would be great at it.
Yeah, he really would. All right. Let me show you a prime example of a hardcore racist who just gets away with the racism.
Yep.
This is good stuff. This is Elizabeth Booker Houston, who is, I don't know. Do you know what she does as a rule? Is she a professional racist?
I do.
Because she does it really well.
Yes, she's a professional
She should make
racist.
a really good living.
She's an American lawyer, public health professional,
of course,
stand-up comedian,
all right,
political commentator.
Yeah.
You may remember she gained national attention when she did her legal analysis with satire, rebuking Ann Coulter back at the 2024 Democratic National Convention.
I'll bet that was good.
Oh, man.
I don't remember it, but I'll bet that was good.
She got national attention for that, Pat. Of course it was good.
Well, we're going to give her some more national attention coming up. We don't have time, but we'll get to it after the break. But
you can still be racist after the break. She knows that.
She knows that. She can be racist at any time of the day or night.
Anytime, anywhere.
And she is. So we'll get into that coming up.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Welcome. Great to have you with us. 888-900-3393. Pat Unleashed on Twitter. You ever just sit and listen to people speak and then wonder, how do you get away with that? When certainly nobody on our side of the ledger could ever get away with this kind of stuff. I mean, you just turn it around and imagine the opposite. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing, including this Elizabeth Booker Houston comment. Was she on a? Is this a podcast?
This is some separate podcast. It was not part of the.
She
the
just
show
did the thing with Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, she was part of that. This is another show, and I'm not sure when this show was recorded, but it's still great.
Yeah, this is fun.
I love to overcharge white people and organizations and do pro bono work for black orgs. And that's just me being very blunt. I will give them ridiculous rates, and then I'll have like a nonprofit or a black org or somebody doing some work, and they'll be like, I've only got this much money. And I'm like, keep it. A white person just cut me a check. Let's do this for free.
That is unbelievable.
Right.
No white person should ever do business with her again.
Amen.
Can you, I mean, a white person sitting there, I charge black people like double. of what I charge white people.
Yeah.
I laugh. It's so funny.
It's funny.
And then sometimes I just give the white people my services for free.
Don't worry about it, because I
so
charge the black people so much more.
I just charge a black person just cut a check. So you get this service for free. Congratulations. Right. Unbelievable.
That's amazing.
Oh my gosh. They'd be drilled out of society. But she could say that, and I haven't heard anything about that.
It's just,
I won't worry about it.
Just another person being racist. Who cares? Another black person being racist.
Jeez.
Because black people can't be racist. So never mind.
Oh, right,
I retract my
That's
statement.
Right. Yeah.
Just another black person
being fine.
Fine. Being fine.
Loving
being
selves.
Fine.
That's fine.
Yeah. If you want to, I mean, did I send that other clip in? The protester.
Yeah, the racist
who's glad
protester.
that Charlie Kirk is dead. Yeah, I'm sure that person listens to our girl, what's her face, Elizabeth Booker Houston. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie Kirk. Like, I'm glad the guy's dead, actually. So.
You're glad he's dead?
Yeah, I'm glad. White men
Why?
are literally the single greatest threat to humans being fed, housed, clothed, having their basic needs. White men are the greatest threat to that. That's what I know. Everything else, you want me to give you all these statistics and things? Like, I'm not a data analyst. I only know the experiences of the people I censor on.
What do you think we should do about white men?
That's a question for you. Can you do something about your people?
Well, I don't see any problems.
Because you're a white man!
Well, you're also unable to name me an example, right?
The example is you having the privilege to even be out here while there are people sleeping literally next to you.
You're out here?
On the ground.
Yeah. Well, don't you have that same privilege?
No, it's not about the privilege that you're talking about. A privilege as a white man to be able to move about the world and ask people
and you can't.
Same as
to
you.
give you examples
Same as
about
you.
blackness. And I'm saying the example is that you out here recording and these people are out here sleeping. And none of them look like you.
Okay.
Well, there are
you
homeless
can do the
people
same
who are
thing.
white.
Yeah, there are plenty of homeless people that are white.
It's unbelievable. Oh my gosh.
There's no examples. It's just that white man bad.
Yeah. Yep. That's what she's been taught, obviously.
White privilege, yes.
Yeah. It's the
For
class,
no other reason than you're white.
the class warfare, the race warfare that's been waged by the left for, 3 decades now has really taken root. And
yes, it has.
You're seeing the fruits of that labor right now with Elizabeth Booker Houston and this dipwad,
White
whoever
men
she is,
are literally
the
single greatest threat to humans being fed, housed, clothed, having their basic needs. White men are the greatest threat to that. That's what
Okay. How many times have we heard that kind of stuff, though, from elected officials?
Right.
The white supremacy is the biggest threat we face as a nation. That kind of thing. We hear it all the time.
Yes, we do.
And it's sunk into some of these people. So I guess we're reaping what they sowed. Congratulations, America.
Yeah, no kidding. You want some good news, or some kind of good news?
Sure.
Okay. Earlier, I think yesterday, Donald Trump said that he remained hopeful and optimistic on a Ukraine peace deal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this morning we're getting reports that the Ukrainians have agreed to the peace deal. The U.S. officials are saying that some minor details need to be sorted out, but they have agreed to the peace deal. Now, the Russian delegation, I guess, are still they held talks in Geneva this past weekend, and I don't know that they've agreed to this yet, but it looks like we're closer than ever to achieving a peace deal in the Ukraine-Russian war.
That's pretty interesting and exciting, especially if we can get Russia on board with this. I don't know which proposal. Is it just the 28-point plan from Trump, or is it the revised plan from the Europeans who changed some things and made it worse for Ukraine? I don't know what they're saying yes to. But according to this story, Ukraine and the U.S. have agreed to a deal to end the 4-year war with Russia, with some details to work out, kind of like what you just said. Zelensky will head to D.C. to finalize the agreement at the earliest possible or suitable date this month. Okay. Our delegations reached a common understanding on the core terms of the agreement discussed in Geneva. Interesting.
I thought it would happen before Thanksgiving because we got to. Aren't we? We're going to start. We're going to start the Venezuelan invasion soon, right?
Yeah, we got to get that. Well, I mean, we don't have to, but it'd be nice to get that out of the way before we start another war.
Got to get Ukraine and Russia out of the way before we take off in Venezuela.
For Venezuela and then the northern Mexico war that
we're close to that too.
I know. We
are close to that too.
Indeed.
I mean, we've put up signs. Now they took down all the signs, I think, but we put up signs along the waterway.
Mm-hmm.
Mexico was not happy. They were not happy at all. But we put warning signs up along this beach in northeast Mexico. And so the signs that we put up were like, this is restricted area. It's United States government property. Stay out, that kind of thing. And they pulled them out. Obviously, Claudia was a little upset. The ruler
Is
of Mexico.
it U.S. property? Do we own it?
It's in this waterway, and it's okay. Sure.
Yeah. All right.
You know what? Yes. If we say so, yes.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
As far as the peace deal, the U.S. delegation has been at the table since Monday night, attempting to achieve lasting peace through the proposed 28-point plan. So this is apparently Trump's plan.
Okay.
That plan includes Ukraine giving up territory, limiting this. So it does include limiting the size of its army and agreeing not to join NATO, all in exchange for security guarantees and money toward reconstruction. Under that agreement, Russia largely avoids significant concessions and is provided post-war amnesty for its participants. Wow. So why wouldn't Russia agree to this? I think they're getting 20% of Ukrainian territory.
Which is what they already have, right?
Yeah. So they get to keep what they've got, not withdraw and get out of Ukraine. They're going to keep the territory that they won. And they also get a limited Ukraine army now and a guarantee that NATO will not admit Ukraine.
And we've made the case before, and others have as well, that was most important.
Yeah, and that was supposed to happen a long time ago. We promised that a long time ago. I'm kind of surprised that Ukraine has agreed to this. It must be a really bad situation for them now. They're getting their butt kicked now.
They are.
Apparently. Because they were adamantly opposed to this before. And maybe they're tired of all their people being killed here. Like President Trump continues to say, it's between 5,000 and 7,500 people a week on both sides.
Right.
But that's a lot of people to lose. And so maybe they're just sick enough of it that they're willing to make some concessions here.
And good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Again, though, if it was us, I wouldn't want to give up 20% of American territory. Although, we can negotiate on California. Okay. we can talk about it.
That's what I mean. There's a 28-point plan, and one of them says California belongs. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
It's already gone anyway, so go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Maybe that. I don't know. But this is interesting because apparently they're coming to sign the deal. Will Putin be there too?
I don't know. I don't know that.
That's the one piece of this that we haven't heard anything about.
No, we have not.
Okay, so Ukraine agreed. Is Russia just going to keep going now because they got him on the ropes?
It's possible.
It's possible.
It is possible.
But they've been offered, so not only all of this that Ukraine has to agree to, but we also offered them back into the G8.
Right.
Current G7 and become the G8 again, which they desperately want to have happen. So there's a lot in it for them.
Yeah, and there's that
I don't know why they wouldn't.
That's worth a lot of money to the country. That will help them rebuild for sure.
Yeah. I don't know why they wouldn't agree to it.
Yeah.
Unless he just believes, I'm going to take the whole thing, and I'm not going to stop until we do. And that's possible, too, because he's insane. Vladimir Putin.
Wait, what?
Is insane. Yeah. Surprised you?
Where you get that from?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just silly of me, I guess, to think that way. Speaking of silly thinking, We also have Ilhan Omar here talking about Somalis. I bet you didn't know this about Somalis.
Terrorizing this nation. We are helping it thrive.
Mm-hmm.
Somalis have always seen themselves as a fabric of this nation. So not only are we not going anywhere.
Wait, what?
Not only are we not going anywhere.
Okay.
We are not going to allow anybody to make us feel less Minnesotan or less American.
Minnesotan or less American. Minnesotan.
Fabric of America.
They have always considered themselves the fabric of America?
Of this nation. That's right, Pat.
Okay.
Are you doubting what Ilhan Omar is saying?
I'm going to say yes. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm doubting that.
Weird.
In fact, I'm calling BS on that. Somalians are not the fabric of this country. Wow, it's a fairly new phenomenon in the last couple of decades where they've overtaken Minnesota, but I don't remember them back in the founding of this nation where a whole bunch of Somalis joined the Revolutionary Army.
Apparently you don't know history.
Apparently I don't, because is that pretty obvious? That Somalis were.
That's what she said.
How do you even make that statement with a straight face? It's unbelievable. Wow.
No question. Then,
wow.
And you want to talk about, weaving themselves into the fabric of this nation.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Minnesota sheriff who was speaking, and he was speaking after, I think this is right after the pirate lost to become mayor.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he was there kind of comforting the Somalis and letting them know that he is working for them.
Oh, good.
Now, this is full of, you won't understand exactly what he's saying.
Okay.
But
it's
goes translated.
Does he lapse into Somali, or is the whole thing? Okay. All right, let's see it.
markaan haddaan askarnahay Soomaaliyeed ininka aynu shaqeynaa habeenii maalin aynu taaganahay horta sida ogtihiinba wadankan anaga qaxootiyan
came to this country as refugees. Pause it for a sec. Wait, I thought they came to this country as the fabric of this nation. They came as refugees?
Yes, so.
Wait, what?
I'm pretty sure Ilhan Omar came as refugee as well, but
somewhat of a different story there between Ilhan and this guy. All right, let's see it.
horta sida ogtihiinba wadankan
as you know, we came as refugees.
askar Soomaaliya
there were no Somalian police officers. So now that we've been hired, it means we're working for our own people, Somalians. We understand the culture, understand the language, understand the way of life. That's why we're different from foreigners or white officers. We help bridge that gap. So thank you again. And know this, every Somalian officer, whether you're in the homeland or abroad, works for you.
See?
When you're asleep at night, when you're resting, we're the ones protecting you. Okay, good. Well, that's good to know as a non-Somalian that we've got Somalians working for Somalians in this country.
And abroad.
And abroad. And abroad. So not just here in America, but also in Somalia itself.
That's how woven they are into the fabric of this nation.
And the world, really. Wow. That is gratifying to know, isn't it?
It is. It is.
You'd be able to use that at your family get-togethers this Thanksgiving and talk about Somalians woven into the fabric of not just America, but the world.
If that is not in your Thanksgiving prayer,
you will delight every guest that's at your table.
Somalis are not terrorizing this nation.
Thank you.
We are helping it thrive.
Thank you.
Somalis have always seen themselves as a fabric of this nation.
Okay, maybe they've seen themselves that way. We certainly haven't seen you that way.
There we go.
Wow, that is crazy talk. All right. Got some breaking news here from Cyber Sales. It's Beam's Cyber Sale, and it's open for early access for you. And it's their best offer of the year, but only for a short time. Right now, you can get up to 50% off. And with my promo code, Pat, you can grab Dream for just $32.50. That breaks down to only $1.08 per night for the best sleep of your life. Go to shopbeam.com/Pat. Use the promo code Pat and don't miss out. It's the lowest price Dream has ever been sold anywhere. and it'll likely sell out really fast. This sale, in fact, only lasts during while these supplies last. So go to shopbeam.com/Pat, use the promo code Pat, and get up to 50% off Beam's cyber sale. You can get it for just $32.50, but here's the thing. Dream's only available at this price, again, until it sells out. So how much would you pay for a great night's sleep? How about $1.08 per night? With Beam's cyber price, that's what it'll cost you. Go to shopbeam.com/Pat. Try Beam today. That's shop, BEAM. Shopbeam.com/Pat.
Join the conversation on X and follow @PatUnleashed.
So thankful for the Somalians, the fabric of America. They built this place with their bare hands, the Somalis.
Some of our listeners are commenting online, as a matter of fact.
Are they?
Yeah, I've got a couple of tweets here from conservatarians. Somewhere in somebody's desk is a notepad that reads, "Move a crap load of people from a foreign desert region to a frozen, less populated state. Change the voting demographics in House districts. Elect."
Nice. And they've left out become the fabric of that nation.
Well,
which
yes, thank you.
I guess that goes without saying, though. So
Bob Carota said it's a well-known fact. See, we forgot about it.
We're stupid.
It's a well-known fact that baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet are the fabric of Somalia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And this is a good question, actually, from Giblets, because you might have to go back and make another 6 or 12 or 20 or 50-hour documentary. Did Ken Burns show how the fabric of America colonized Minnesota? I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think he did.
I don't think he did.
I mean, I haven't watched the documentaries yet, so
I have not either.
Nor will I. But
apparently, if you missed it, you can buy the CD for a reasonable amount of money.
Oh. Well, that's great.
I don't know how much it was.
Buy the CD. When was the last time you bought a CD or a DVD? Been a while?
Long time.
Been a while.
Yeah,
I mean, decades almost. I'll bet it was, I don't know, 2010, 2012, something like that.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
There's just no reason anymore to do that, right?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
We've got all these movies on DVDs.
Yeah.
And it's like, we never watch
Once
them.
in a while, I watch them. I have some movies
on a DVD?
Yeah, I have it on DVD that I watch.
It's just a pain. Instead of, I'd rather pay to rent it on the streamer than to find the DVD and put it into the player.
Yeah, but there's several that I watch maybe again and again.
Yeah,
multiple times.
Okay,
and so and I just sit down, and if I'm not going to pay extra because I don't own it on streaming. I just have the.
Me neither, but I'm just too lazy to get up and look for the DVD.
I will say the page of what we own on streams has become quite large.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because you're like,
that's true. Yeah.
Okay, we just buy it.
Yeah,
we just buy it.
Might as well.
I can rent it for $7. Or I could buy it for $8.
So when the EMP hits.
It's gone. Yeah, they're gone.
Wipes everything out.
They're gone.
It's gone. It's all gone.
And you know what? I'll still have my DVD.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We're gonna have bigger problems because your DVD player
won't work. I was just gonna
we won't have food because it'll all spoil in our refrigerator and freezers. But the real tragedy is that our movies are all going to be lost.
I was just thinking about this the other day because we have 2 DVD machines, and one is hooked up in our bedroom, and so that's easy. It's just if I want to watch something in there, it's easy. It's already hooked up. The one in the living room, you have to hook it up separately, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
I know.
I'm not doing that.
That's where I'm at on that too. Just not doing it.
All you have to do is plug it into the back. Yeah, I know.
No, I'm not doing that. So pathetic. So first world.
It absolutely is.
So pathetic.
It absolutely is. And I readily admit it is.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm not doing that.
But I don't care because I'm not doing that either. Hey, what happened on the NFL broadcast with Terry Bradshaw and Rob Gronkowski the other day?
We got to do it a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I thought, okay, I saw the headline, and then I watched the video, and I thought they're going to be joking around.
I don't think they were.
No.
I don't think they were.
I do not think. You be the judge. Here's Terry Bradshaw and Rob Gronkowski.
Panthers.
Yes. No.
Believers or not a believer?
Not a believer. They're so inconsistent.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. That's just not right.
Oh, okay.
You got it. What's wrong with you? There was a time when your team wasn't that good and you got on a run, and here on television,
What team was that?
I went and told America.
I made the playoffs every single year, Terry. I mean, it sounded like you had a losing record. You were 6-8 at one time.
It's irritating to the viewer out there.
Don't talk over to me. It's irritating to the viewer.
He should be ashamed of himself over an opinion about a football team.
About the Carolina Panthers?
I don't think so.
And by the way, that's a pretty good call on Gronk's part because they have been inconsistent.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what led up to Terry being
what is
angry
the
with them.
passion involved there? That's
You ought to
just
be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, I'm not sure what led up to that.
I don't either, but man, that was
because Terry was off. He's just coming
quickly.
back cranky, right? Because last week he was off because he was sick.
Okay,
and he's just coming back cranky.
Wow. I mean, and then to say that he's been on some teams, he was on extremely successful teams pretty much every year, right?
I don't know that Gronk was ever on
a losing team,
unsuccessful.
I don't think so. I mean, he might have been on a few that didn't win the Super Bowl, but mostly, I mean, he was on the Patriots. They won the Super Bowl, what, 5 times, 6 times?
6 times.
And then,
and I don't know if he won every one of those.
I think he won with Tampa Bay.
Yes, he did, because Brady brought him in.
Yeah.
Brady brought him in to win a Super Bowl in Tampa.
Wow. Weird. That's a weird
Bradshaw's won 4.
Yes.
Bradshaw's won 4. And but Gronk is right. And there were, at least one season, maybe
where they were 6-8.
Yeah, they were bad.
What's wrong with you?
When he first came into the league.
That's some weirdness.
Things were not great in Pittsburgh.
No.
When he first came into the league.
888-900-3393. More Pat Gray Unleashed coming up.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Great to have you with us. 888-900-3393. Pat Unleashed on Twitter. Are you familiar with Meghan Trainor? You know her, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
She does the State Farm commercial with Patrick Mahomes.
Trainer, yeah. Oh, and those commercials are great.
And she did the song. She did the song all about that bass.
Yeah, I love those trainers.
She was 19 years old when she did that song, by the way. But that State Farm commercial is really funny.
It's awesome. Yeah, give it up for Patrick.
This is Patrick, everybody.
He does
sports.
It's awesome.
She
really
says
funny.
She's getting all kinds of hate online because she lost weight.
Wow.
I guess that's wrong now in today's world.
Yes.
If you're not happy with your body and you try to lose weight and become healthier, I guess that's not even, you can't even say it's healthier now, right? It's
right.
Perfectly healthy to be obese, I guess.
Well,
is what you're supposed to believe.
Everybody's doing it. Right, everybody's getting thinner. We saw Michelle Obama with they were making a big deal out of her People magazine shoot. I didn't send any of the pictures because it's Michelle Obama, and I can't.
I'm glad you didn't. I don't want to.
We can though. I mean, she's doing her photo shoot. She's doing a photo shoot, and people were saying that she's lost a bunch of weight. And I don't know that she has, but she's talking about her health, and she probably has, and she's been on this book tour.
How dare she equate health with weight?
Right.
How dare you?
And Lizzo,
how dare you?
Lizzo has been, on her weight loss journey and her struggle. And she's talked about how
that was beautiful how you put that though. She's on her weight loss journey.
Thank you.
That was beautiful.
Thank you,
Jeffy. Thank you for putting
Believe
it
me,
like that.
I understand the process.
I know you do. I know.
And
but you're just athletically overweight, so you don't really have any of those problems.
That's correct.
Right.
But Lizzo said that, for years, her stage persona, she tried to be hypersexual and vulgar as a way to counter umami tropes, historical stereotype of black women as maternal domestic figures that has ties to the U.S. slavery system.
Okay, that's our fault then, right?
We're in an
that's
era.
Our fault.
Well, yeah.
That's our fault.
We're in an era where the bigger girls are getting smaller because they're tired of being judged.
Oh,
and
no.
now
Don't say
those
that.
bigger girls are being judged for getting smaller by the very community they used to empower.
And like Meghan Trainor says, that's true. She's getting all kinds of hatred for it. People are pissed that she lost weight.
Yeah.
What an upside down world we live in. It's unbelievable. I guess Ricky Nelson said it best, though, in Garden Party when he said, you can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself. And maybe that's what Meghan Trainor
just
has
thinking
done.
about that.
Were you just thinking about that?
Yeah,
yeah.
Thanks for cutting me off. But I mean, I wasn't thinking about the Ricky Nelson.
What were you thinking
Garden
about?
Party. Ricky Nelson Garden Party.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. I mean, look, we had my man Jelly Roll, who I love.
He lost weight too,
he's
right?
Lost a bunch of weight. He shaved his beard for the first time in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
He talked about how the beard was there to cover up his fat face.
Oh,
he
wow.
didn't want to see himself.
And
are
people mad at him for it?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
But he's white.
Well, that's okay. So is Meghan Trainor, though.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. So
that's true.
I don't know.
Never mind.
It doesn't really make sense now,
No,
does
it
it?
doesn't.
Your point,
No,
whatever
it
your
doesn't.
cute little
Whatever it
point you were
was.
trying to make, didn't really work.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
I should
exactly.
be.
You should be, but you're not.
I'm not. No.
Sophie Cunningham, who plays for the Indiana Fever,
She played for Fever? Yeah.
WNBA team, same as your girl.
Yeah.
Caitlin, whatever.
Clark,
yes.
Yeah, the
Caitlin
savior to the WNBA. Yeah.
Yes, right.
Yeah, one of the best basketball players in the country.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. Sophie interjected herself into a little discussion, apparently, where she responded to comments made by a panel of male basketball players last week. And she agreed with them. And so now I'm sure everybody in the WNBA is going to be all mad at her. On Tuesday, NBA players Michael Porter Jr. and Lonzo Ball and former pro LiAngelo Ball shot down claims from WNBA star Paige Buchers, who said she could beat NBA player Josh Hart one-on-one.
Yeah, right.
And they said, no, you couldn't. No. And of course, she couldn't.
Of course
Come on. And then the panel also denied former NBA player Pat Beverly's claim that the WNBA champions could beat an NBA team. I mean, that's just insane.
It's ludicrous.
It is ludicrous.
It's ludicrous.
Stupid. So
personally, I've seen the games.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't watch a ton of WNBA games, and I don't watch a ton of NBA games. However, the games that I have watched, it's ludicrous.
It's ludicrous. It is. Here's what Cunningham said, though. This is my personal opinion, but if you're a professional football player, basketball player, if you're in that elite level group, yeah, you should be able to beat the girls. Like, I'm not surprised by that.
Right.
She then said, I just don't get why it's continuing to get brought up. And, like, if women are saying that, like he couldn't beat them, yeah, he could. Any NBA star or player could beat a female in high school. So what she is saying there, that is, if you're an upcoming star and you're good enough to be an NBA player eventually, and you're in high school right now, you could beat an NBA player today. And that's obviously true. If you're
a WNBA player.
Yes, a WNBA player. Yeah. For instance,
absolutely.
Last year, A.J. DeBonza was a #1 recruit. He was in high school. That kid could beat any WNBA player
100%.
in a game. Come on.
100%.
I mean, it's not even...
This all really stems from the trans movement, I think.
I think so, too.
Because they want to they're trying to make their point that...
Trying to pretend there's no difference.
Correct.
Right. So she's being real here.
Right.
And talking about reality, and no doubt she's going to get pounded for it.
Oh.
But that doesn't make it any less true.
Correct.
We've seen it play out in soccer. The best women's team in the world, the U.S. national team, has been beaten badly by high school kids, by junior high school kids, multiple times. 14 and
that
15-year-olds.
See, the thing is that now they're equating. Well, it doesn't make the women terrible.
No, it doesn't. It's just they're different. They can't compete physically with males. They can't.
And I'm tired of giving them. Oh, sure, there's one. There's a couple of females that are just as good as males. I'm so sick of giving that to them because then once you give them that, it's that's everybody. No, it's not.
Were you here?
It's not.
Were you here when we played the highlights of the Wrexham team in England?
Oh, getting crushed.
Crushing the U.S. national team. There was some tournament in England,
Wrexham.
I think.
Darn near killed them. Anyway.
They did. They did kill them. They beat them 12-0. So Wrexham is a lower level professional soccer team, and they're a local team. It's not a team of all-stars. It's just a local team that's not even Premier League. It's some lower level league in England. I don't know because I don't follow soccer. But they had a tournament, and the U.S. women were in it. And this Wrexham team was made up of some current players on the team and then some former players that were up to 46 years old, had retired already. And they beat them 12-0. And they had to stop the game early.
Was that the game, or there was another game that they stopped early?
They stopped it early.
Yeah.
Because it was it was a bloodbath. We're done. We don't want to humiliate them any further. I mean, they scored every time down the field.
I don't want to get hurt out here. We already crushed you.
Right. They outshot the women. It was something like 44-5.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
Of course.
And so it's silly to try to make this point that the girls are capable of beating the guys in the NBA. It's not possible, and it can't happen. So leave Sophie Cunningham alone, would you please? Because she's just trying to tell the truth, and really, in today's day and age, you just can't. You can't.
Right.
Also, have you seen that the ShamWow guy, Vince?
Is he back?
Well, yeah, he's back, and this time he's running for Congress.
I like Chinese people too.
Right. Yes, that's him. That's him, actually. He's running for Congress in Texas. Can you believe that? Vince Shlomi is filing with the state's Republican Party. He's running for the seat held by Rep. John Carter, who's 84 and has served more than 2 decades in Congress. Carter announced earlier this month, though, that he would run for re-election, so Shlomi has an uphill battle against an entrenched incumbent, but I guess he thinks he's going to bring some youth.
Bring some excitement.
Yeah. Can you believe at 84, John Carter is going to run again?
Wow.
It's just ridiculous. Wow. Stop it. But he's best known for his, obviously, for the role of the ShamWow guy. This guy.
Made in Germany. You know the Germans always make good stuff.
Remember him?
The most of we're going to do this in real time. Look at this. Put on the spill. Turn it over. Without even putting any pressure. 50% of the cola. Right there. You follow me, camera guy? But if you call now, within the next 20 minutes, because we can't do this all day.
Can't do this all day.
Can't do this all day.
I love that.
I want to.
But he can't.
You got to get the calls in now.
You can't do it all day.
I love those guys. It's so good.
He had a little issue back in, what was it? 2012 or something. He had a little run-in with a prostitute. And apparently he's recovered from that.
I'm sick of people getting in trouble for that.
Are you?
Yeah, I am. I am.
Okay. Well, you should be out there crusading for him. For Vince and others like him, who...
I feel like I am. I feel like I am.
Do you feel that way?
I feel like I am.
I feel like you are too. That's good. Good for you. Yeah. You got a cause, and you're working it. That's really admirable. It's admirable.
I mean, I'm glad he's come back from it because it's silly.
Yeah, it is. And he thinks so too. He said, I made a mistake. I'm trying to overcome that, and it was a long time ago.
So he bent the knee. He bent the knee to the haters.
Of course.
It was his struggle.
Yeah.
Shut up. Just tell him take a hike.
You know what? You should be
lonely.
You should be his campaign manager.
I was lonely.
Right.
She was there.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I'll do this for this.
For this amount of money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then Move on.
They got into a little disagreement, though, if you remember correctly.
Let's not bog me down with facts.
A little altercation that probably definitely wasn't good. So
Again, I don't want to know about the facts.
Again, yeah, don't. I will try not to bother you with any more facts on it. So vote Vince Shlomi, the ShamWow guy, for Congress. You'll be able to do that very soon. All right. On The View. Is this just yesterday?
I feel like it was this week. I don't know that it was just yesterday, but this does lean into what I was saying yesterday
about MTG.
Yes, yes.
Marjorie Taylor Greene. Is this when she was on The View?
No, but this is after, and they were just pontificating. What's her face? You'll see who it is. I can't. It's just they're all there. Ugh.
All right, clip 8.
People call me naive, but I give her the benefit of the doubt. And I do think
Marjorie Taylor Greene?
Yeah, I do. I do think that the Charlie Kirk assassination was an aha moment for her.
In terms of,
do I really want to be part of this horrible political climate and of the polarization and the weaponizing of government and of speech and all of that stuff. I also think she could have served one more year if she wanted, right? Her term is not over until January of 2027. I think if she runs
to that seat now,
that's a special election.
So a Democrat could win.
No, that seat is plus 20. In other words, there's 20 points more Republicans than there are Democrats in that seat, which is why a Republican primary is what basically determines who's going to win. I don't think she gets out of the problem of being on the other side of Trump in a Republican primary if she runs as a Republican for Senate. And we have seen time and time again what being on the other side of Trump means for somebody in elected office.
Wow, there's some brilliance coming out of The View. Wow, that's some insight, isn't it?
I mean,
that's some real insight.
Anna Navarro is genius. But to my point, they're just saying nice. She's just not going to. If she runs for Senate, she's not going to. She's not going to win that battle, and she should just come to work for us.
And maybe she will. I mean, Marjorie Taylor Greene is not hard up for money, but that'd be a really good paying gig.
Good gig, man.
Yeah, it is a good gig. And you just sit there and
babble,
talk about stuff you know nothing about for an hour a day, and you're done. And they don't spend any more time in preparation than that. You know that their people do.
Oh, no way.
No way do they do 1 second more.
No, what they speak on is the cards they have in front of them, period.
That's it.
That's it. Period. I mean, I have no idea what they do with the rest of their day, but it is not looking at news or reading stories about pop culture, any of it. That's for sure. That's evident every day, every clip we air.
Because they know nothing. They just stay in their little bubble and believe everything that MSNBC tells them and spew it. They just regurgitate it.
It's really, really weird. They just go back to their, I guess they go out for coffee and then they go back to their doorman building and stay up on the 40th floor and look down on those people.
Who was it that was talking about their doorman building the other day?
Oh, that was Oberman.
Oh, was it?
Because the what's her face? Lucy, the girlfriend.
Nutzi,
yeah.
Olivia Nutzi.
It's Liz is the boyfriend. Nutzi's the girlfriend. Right. She was living. She was living in the apartment with the doorman that Oberman had paid for.
Oh, okay, yeah,
with the doorman building.
What
was I supposed to do?
We were talking about her.
Buy her a gift certificate to Kmart. Crack me up.
The other thing that Stu brought up on Glenn's show when I was filling in yesterday was that the timeline involved there.
Yeah.
You know how old she was when she first started sleeping, I guess, with Keith Olbermann?
An adult.
17.
Is that the legal age in New York?
It's the legal age in New York.
Okay, well, then, shut up.
You know how old he was?
It doesn't matter.
51.
So what? He's just 51. He's
and
dead?
She's 17. Come on now. He's an absolute freak, that guy. Not that everybody is.
He's the freak. Not her.
Yes.
Not her.
Yes.
He was preying on her.
Well, yeah, she's 17.
Okay.
Okay. All right. No, I'm glad you're defending Keith Olbermann. That's good.
I'm just asking. I'm asking for clarification from you.
Yeah, I gave it to you.
I know you did.
And now you're indignant about it. You're indignant, which is fine because we love you for your indignant.
Because it's definitely, Keith was the one who was all about her, which I believe that to be true. Actually.
Yeah, and he actually stalked her afterwards. Yeah. So
allegedly. But then she went after another older guy.
Yeah.
In Stanford, right?
Sanford.
Sanford.
Yeah,
and
Mark
then she
Sanford.
went after another older guy, an RFK Jr., who was married at the time.
It was really
he's
older.
the problem. I just wanted to clarify. He's the problem.
Yes,
okay.
Yeah, you got it now.
All right.
What part of that don't you understand?
I was just asking.
But you're right. I mean, RFK Jr. would have been, 40 years older than her? Which is fine. I mean, who am I? You can't stop love, right?
No, you cannot.
Didn't we establish that yesterday?
We did.
There's no stopping love. There's no time limit on love. There's no age limit on love. Love is love.
That would not spark hits. You can't.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
All right. The other thing I wanted to mention was the Campbell Soup executive who was recorded at a meeting.
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard this?
I have not heard the recording, but
it's rough.
I just saw the headline.
Yeah.
He was pissed about what they were putting in the soups, right?
In the Campbell Soup.
Right.
Yeah. So, okay, this guy is, I'm looking for his title because he's Vice President and Chief Information Security Officer.
Or was, right?
Martin
Is he still
Valley.
there? Did he not get
I think he's been suspended, but he's going to be fired.
Okay.
They're looking into it. They're investigating it, but he's going to get fired because...
he called him out.
Oh, did he ever? Let me show you let me play for you what he had to say about it. Now, there's some bleeps in here, but it's still fairly strong.
I don't buy these products barely anymore. It's not healthy. Now that I know what the in it.
Okay, he doesn't even know what the heck is in it.
Right.
His point is nobody buys Campbell Soup anymore. I don't even barely buy it.
Even in a soup, I look at meat, bioengineered meat.
Bioengineered meat in Campbell Soup. Is that true, I wonder?
I don't know. Probably.
I don't want to eat them.
I don't want to eat it.
A piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer? You?
A piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer? Do you? You want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer?
I mean...
He doesn't. I don't.
We have shit for poor people.
Yeah,
Who
it's
buys
for
our
poor
shit?
people. Oh, boy.
They couldn't think for themselves. I'm like, you dumb
Oh, my gosh. So then he even brings in people from India into it. Wow. That's ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you working for this company if this is how you feel about its product?
Yeah.
Wow. So, yeah, my guess is he's probably not going to be employed by Campbell Soup.
And is that
very much longer?
It's fascinating to find out. I mean, I mean, there's always tomato soup in the pantry, right? Tomato soup in the pantry from Campbell's.
Mm-hmm. You might want to look into that.
And I don't know about the.
So you're the person that buys Campbell Soup.
I guess so. Yeah.
He found you.
I guess so. Yeah. And then I get the cream of chicken.
Okay.
My wife makes. I remember that my wife makes this cream of chicken meal that's delicious,
which comes from a 3D printer.
Holy cow!
Yeah, you don't want bioengineered food.
Well, I don't know. It's pretty good when she makes it with the cream of chicken soup. So.
According to the article, while bioengineered foods are allowed for sale in the U.S., companies are required to label their products as such. So if you have a bioengineered,
so if they're using it and not labeling it, though,
you have to put it on. That's a problem. Yeah, it is.
That's a problem for Campbell's.
So. Campbell's has disclosed that its canola, corn, soybean, and sugar beets are grown from genetically modified seeds. But I don't think they admitted that their chicken or any of their meat comes from bioengineered.
The chunky soups that they make, I mean, that's a big product for them.
I used to love those.
I know.
Before I got married, that's what I survived on.
I mean, and by the way,
and Dinty Moore stew, that's what I ate.
Oh, yeah, Dinty Moore beef stew.
That's what I ate. Yeah.
And grocery store brand mac and cheese, man, shells and cheddar.
I didn't care where that stuff came from. I loved it.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I loved it.
Right.
Yeah.
It didn't matter.
Didn't matter.
It didn't matter.
It didn't matter. So a Campbell Soup spokesperson said, "We are proud of the food we make, the people who make it, and the high-quality ingredients we use."
There you go. So why don't you shut up?
The comments on the recording are not only inaccurate, they are patently absurd. Keep in mind,
I hope that's true.
The alleged comments are made by an IT person. That is a good point. Who has nothing to do with how we make our food. Yeah, but he was reading the label, and it surprised him, I think. If the recording is legitimate, meaning he thinks it might be AI, the comments are unacceptable. They do not reflect our values and the culture of our company. Mr. Bally is temporarily on leave while we conduct an investigation.
I mean, they're putting Campbell Soups on the firing line for that, though.
That's for sure. Yeah.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
A $1 billion company.
I mean, if I had a huge quantity of Campbell Soup at home, I think I'd be reevaluating. Would you or not?
Maybe.
Are you going to be looking at the label today when you get home?
Maybe.
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 I think this will hurt the company. I think that won't help it. That's for sure. So Mr. Bally might be in for a lawsuit.
Yeah. Holy cow.
In the not too distant future.
He will not be able to pay.
All right.
It was worth a lot of money.
I'll see you over on the Glenn Show, and then Jeffy's got overtime coming up.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.